is the notification that has been given by the CBSE to us. The CBSE is going to conduct the exam in the 2 phases. From 2 times the boards are going to be conducted. We have to go on different schools. Hello everyone, welcome to Physics Wallah. My name is Rubena and in this video I am going to tell you your new date sheet for 2026 class 10th. So there are multiple questions in my chat box that whether, where and how the exams are going to conduct in 2026 for class 10th. Right. So there is a circular, or we can say there is a notification that has been given by the CBSE to us. So what is the notification? Let us see. Right. So this is a notification that has been derived in the CBSE one. Please give this. Okay. So this is the notification that has been given by the CBSE to us, but instead of reading the whole one, I'm going to give you the summarized version of the same, right? So this is the draft scheme for the 2 examination class 10th from 2026. So by the title, we are able to understand one thing, that in 2026, our board exam are going to be conducted twice. So how it is going to be conducted and what are the doubts you might be facing, let me clear the same. Fine. So the first thing is the CBSE is going to conduct the exam in the 2 phases. Now, before doing this, if you are considering in your mind that, okay, ma'am, there will be the 2 times board exam. Now, what was the frequently question that was asked from me? Ma'am, 2 times board. Ma'am, 2 times the boards are going to be conducted. We have to go on different schools. Means first time board exam we have to go on the different school, and second board exam it is going to be in different school. Ma'am, 2 times board, it means the syllabus would be divided among 2 boards. It would be considered as first term and second term, right? It would be considered as first term or second term exam, and we have to go twice means once for in the next school or in the another school. These were the questions, and I'm saying you, actually these whole doubts were actually not meant. Why? Because CBSE is saying that we are going to conduct the exam in a form of phases, and there is a first phase and there is a second phase. Means, could you elaborate more? What are these phases? Yes. See, CBSE is going to conduct the exam in a form of phase. Means phase 1 and phase 2. What do we mean by phase here? For example, in the first phase, you got 85% marks, right? And you are not satisfied with this 85%. You want to have the improvement in the 85%. So you want to give the examination once more. You want to give the examination once more because you are not satisfied with 85%. Okay. You gave the examination in the phase 2 again. Right, and you got 95%, for example. Now, in your final answer sheet or in the final, when you are getting the report card from the CBSE, which percentage would be reflecting in your result card? It would be 95%. It would be 95%. So, what do we mean by phase here? Phase here means that you have the 2 chances to attempt the board exam, and where you are getting good marks, it would be reflected in your result card. Clear? Clear with this? And is this free? The question, the more frequent question, ma'am, is this, it is compulsory to give phase 2? No, it is not compulsory. If you are satisfied with the 85%, you can move on. You do not have to consider this. If you are not satisfied with it, then you can attempt phase 2. So phase 2 is actually not compulsory to give the exam. Right? Now, if you want to give the exam in phase 2, what other condition that would be required? It is that 700 rupees, what I am doing here. Okay. So it means that there is 700 rupee charged for each subject. Means for each subject. Fine. So it means if you want to give 700 rupees each subject, you have to give the fees. You have to give the fees if you want to attempt in phase 2. Now, I have written each subject. What do we mean by this? For example, in phase 1, you got 85%. But But you are saying that only, for example, in math subject, I want more improvement. Means I am satisfied with the rest of my questions, rest of my subjects, whether it is English, whether it is science, whether it is SST, fine, or SSC, or you can say Hindi, right? You are saying I am satisfied with all because I cannot think that I would getting the improvement, right? But in maths, I am thinking the teacher was biased. Teacher was biased, and that is why she or he hasn't given me the marks. I want more improvement in my maths. I want more improvement in my maths. So you can attempt only maths in phase 2. Means it is not compulsory that if you want to give the examination twice or you want to attempt second time in your board exam, you have to give all 5 papers. If you want to give only one subject for the improvement one, you can give in phase 2 and you would be charged 700 rupee fees for example, for maths because it is for each subject, and then your percentage would be evaluated and the final would be given in the result card. Clear hai? Clear hai? That means phase 1 is compulsory for all, phase 2 is not compulsory for all, and if you want to give only one subject as the improvement in phase 2 because you want to improve your percentage and only you are not satisfied with one subject, you can attempt in phase 2. So phase 2 is totally optional for you. Fine, you want to give 5, you can give 5. You want to give one subject, you can give one subject. Clear? Now we are considering that when the phase 1 exam would be there and when the phase 2 exam would be there. So down you are saying that there is a 2 months gap. There is a 2 months gap between phase 1 examination and phase 2 examination. What are the final dates? See, in the phase 1, the examination would be held from 17th Feb to 6th of March, right? And phase 2 examination is going to be held from 5th May to 20th May. 2026 we are discussing, right? So phase 1 exam is going to be held from 17th Feb to 6th of March and phase 2 exam is going to be held on 5th May to 20th May. It means you are getting 2 months gap if you want to improve your percentage. For example, you are getting 85% here. Then if you want to improve it, you have the 2 months, then you can achieve your goal. But ma'am, please tell me one thing. If in this phase 1 I got 85%. If I got 85%, I want to improve, I want to score 95. But the opposite happened this time. I got 80%. What marks would be reflected in your result card? Ma'am, what will happen? Because I have given phase 2, that was totally optional. But this time my marks actually decreased. No issues. The result card is going to show your 85%, means the best out of 2 would be reflected in your result card. Clear? Now, when phase 1 exam and when phase 2 examination are going to be held, what is the final date sheet that has been provided by CBSE for class 10th? Okay, now subjects, you have the 5 subjects, that is maths, SST, science, Hindi and English. Your exam would be held, for example, on 17th Feb, there will be your maths exam. There will be your maths exam. Then you have SST on 21st Feb, near about 4 days gap, right? SS science, then 25th February, 3 days gap. Now you have Hindi, you have English on 2nd March. Fine. So what is the final date sheet? That is maths on 17th Feb, SST on 21st Feb, science on 25th Feb, Hindi on 27th Feb and English on 22nd of March. After giving a phase 1 exam, your result would be on 20th April. Your result would be on 20th April. And if you are satisfied, then just move on. Now prepare for class 11th. But if you are not satisfied, then there would be a form that would be from 25th April. If you want to give phase 2 examination, the forms would be opened from 25th of April. And now you have to fill the form. If you want to give one subject, then 700 fees. If you want to give total 5 subjects, 700 into 5, that the amount you have to pay for attempting phase 2 exam. Now, what would be the final date sheet of phase 2 exam? Maths, SST, science, Hindi and English. Same same manner or order, but the date would be maths exam is going to be held on 5th of May, right? SST on 9th of May, science on 13th of May, and Hindi on 18th of May, and English on 21st of May. So after when you are giving your phase 2 exam, your result would be on 30th June, and after 30th June, you can start your 11th exam. Fine. So this was all for the when the exam are going to be held. Phase 1 exam, the exam would start from 17th of Feb and they are going to end on 2nd of March. After that, you are getting the result on 20th April. If you are not satisfied, form would be from 25th April. After filling the form, you can attempt phase 2 exam, and this is the date sheet. It would be starting from 5th of May. It will be end on 21st of May, and the result would be on 30th June. So in short, this is how the CBSE is going to have twice board exam in 2026. And this was your new date sheet for 2026 exam, and this video is particularly for class 10th board exam. Hope you like the video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Love you.